And speaking of You Decide 2020, it is National Black Voter Day, an initiative launched by the National Urban League and the TV network BET. Now they're using the hashtag Reclaim Your Vote to share information about the voting process and empower the communities they serve to make a plan to vote in November. There are only 2 weeks until the deadline to register to vote, and the local Urban League will be hosting an event to help people register on the 25th. Fox Carolina's Amber Worthy live in Greenville with some things they are hoping to drive home. Hey, Amber.
Hey, Cody. So they're saying that most register to vote when they get their license and then don't think about it after that. But things are changing. And even 1 year ago, this was my polling location, but that's since changed. And those are the things they want people to be aware of. Just 2 weeks away from the deadline to register to vote for the 2020 election. And on Snapchat, they have dedicated filters to remind you to show up to the polls, and another one for National Black Voter Day. A bipartisan BET and National Urban League initiative that has local Urban League chapters joining in.
Your vote is your voice. And if you do not give a vote, what you're saying is that your voice does not matter, it does not count, and that is so untrue.
They have these face coverings that will be available next week on the 25th for a voter registration drive, where they hope to remind the Black community that although they are a minority, their voice matters and can have a major impact.
Gather around the fact that voting does matter. And with all of the things that we look at, if it matters or not, we have to make sure that our voice matters. So
things have changed due to COVID. A big one is polling places. So before you wait in line to only find out that you can't vote, beforehand.
But you just want to stay up to date. You want to make sure that your ID is matching up with your voter registration card, and sadly to say, even that your signature is matching.
And that event is at Long Branch Baptist Church. Those details, as well as every voter registration link you need for South Carolina, Georgia, and North Carolina, are inside of the Fox Carolina News app. Reporting live in Greenville, Amber Worthy for the 10 o'clock news.
Amber, thanks so much. A reminder that in South Carolina, the deadline to register online to vote is October 4th. You can do this at scvotes.gov. Register in person at your county's election office by October 2nd or by mail, postmarked by October 5th. Now, after you're registered, you can request a ballot by mail right now until October 30th. You can vote absentee in person at the elections office. And if you are voting on Election Day, make sure you know your precinct, your updated one. Bring your ID. Have patience, wear a mask, and be ready to wait in line. And for resources on where and how you can vote, the best way to get those resources, inside our Fox Carolina News app, we have a section dedicated to You Decide 2020.